Yes, sir.
Okay, so today uh, we have to go through the numerical number second, and I have already sent a numerical on amalgamation of partnership form. So I think you guys have write down this numerical in your notebook. So we'll start the solution of this numerical. Before going to solution of this numerical, I will read the full numerical and then we will solve the question. Okay. So the balance sheet of two firms, Messrs. Anil and Sunil and Messrs. Ram and Sham, as on 31st March 2020 were as follows. Balance sheet as on 31st March 2020. So the balance sheet is given here. At liability side, you can see it's capital accounts is given. The capital accounts of Anil rupees 40,000, Sunil's capital is 30,000, Ram's capital 60,000, and Sham's capital 20,000. Then uh, bills payable is rupees 30,000 of Ram and Sham. Then sundry creditors of Anil and Sunil rupees 20,000 and Ram and Sham rupees 16,000. Then outstanding rent rupees 3,000 of Anil and Sunil and rupees 2,000 of Ram and Sham. Then general reserve of Anil and Sunil, that is rupees 12,000, and Ram and Sham rupees 8,000. Then assets are also here, that is plant and machinery rupees 40,000 for Anil and Sunil and 20,000 for Ram and Sham. Then buildings rupees 30,000 for Anil and Sunil only. Then stock rupees 20,000 of Anil and Sunil and 52,000 for Ram and Sham. Then debtors are there. Debtors rupees 10,000 for Anil and Sunil and 30,000 for Ram and Sham. Then cash is there. Cash of Anil and Sunil rupees 10,000. Sorry, 5,000 and Ram and Sham rupees 14,000. Then investments of Ram and Sham is only given here, that is rupees 20,000, and the total of the balance sheet rupees 1,05,000 of Anil and Sunil and 1,36,000 of Ram and Sham. Then we will go through the adjustments also. So Anil and Sunil share profits in the ratio of 3 is to 2, means the ratio of profit sharing ratio of Anil and Sunil is given here, and Ram and Sham's profit sharing ratio is also given here, that is 5 is to 3. The two firms decided to amalgamate, and the new profit sharing ratio among Anil, Sunil, Ram and Sham was to be 3 is to 2 is to 3 is to 2. So this one is the new profit sharing ratio that is given in this, or after amalgamation, this will be the new profit sharing ratio among four partners, that is Anil, Sunil, Ram and Sham. The other terms were given here, that is first one is goodwill of Anil and Sunil was valued at rupees 40,000 and that of Ram and Sham at rupees 30,000. The new firms was not to retain goodwill in the books. So we have to make the adjustments as per this adjustment. Then the stock of Ram and Sham was valued at rupees 53,500. Then the building was valued at rupees 40,000. Then a reserve of 5% on
Sir,
debtors was necessary for that. Hello,
sir,
audible? Others, please tell me. Is my voice is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
yes,
So,
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
okay. Thank you. Okay. So, a reserve of 5% on debtors was necessary for bad debts on both the firms. Okay. We have to charge 5%. We have to create the reserve on debtors. So that one is a RDD. So we have to create the RDD. Okay. Then the plant and machinery of Messrs. Ram and Sham was not taken over by the new firm. So plant and machinery of Ram and Sham is not taken over by the new firm, and which Ram agreed to take over for rupees 18,000. So there is plant and machinery which is not taken over by the new firm, but that particular plant and machinery is taken over by the partner, that is Ram, for rupees 18,000. So we have to make the adjustment as per this plant and machinery, and we have to open the plant and machinery account also for this adjustment. Then sixth adjustment, that is outstanding rent of both the firms should be discharged by the respective firms. Okay. So outstanding rent is also discharged by the respective firms at the time of amalgamation. So we have to make the journal entry for this outstanding rent or payment of outstanding rent of the respective firms. Then seventh adjustment, that is the total capital of the firm was fixed at rupees 1,60,000 to be contributed by partners in their profit sharing ratio, and necessary adjustment were to be made by cash. So this one is the adjustment, that is the adjustment we have to make the adjustment in capitals of the partners after amalgamation. So we have to open the new partners capital account also, or new firms partners capital account also, and we have to adjust this 1,60,000, and that will be distributed among the partners in the ratio of 3:2:3:2, that is Anil, Sunil, and Ram and Sham respectively. And they said that prepare revaluation account, partners capital account in the books of old firms, and amalgamated balance sheet of the new firm, and also opening journal entries in the books of new
Hello, sir.
firm. So yes,
पहिली एंट्री समजून सांगता का परत?
I'm going to discuss all the journal entries. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So this one is the question, and we have to prepare the revaluation account, partners capital accounts in the books of old firms. If there is any adjustment, we have to open that particular account also, and we have to prepare the balance sheet and journal entries in the books of new firm. Okay. I'm going to show you the solution of this question. In this question, they already given the profit sharing ratio of old partners, as well as after amalgamation, they have given the ratio of the partners or new partner or new firms profit sharing ratio. So we have to directly go through that particular accounts, that is in the books of Messrs. Anil and Sunil. We have to prepare revaluation account, partners capital account, and cash account. Okay. On partners capital account, you can see here, that is by balance brought down. So this one is the capital balances we have to transfer to the partners capital account, rupees 40,000 and 30,000. Then general reserve is there. So general reserve we have to write here, which is given in the balance sheet of Anil and Sunil, that is rupees 7,200 and 4,800. That balance is we have to distribute among the partners in their old profit sharing ratio. Please remember. Then the next point that you can see on your screen, that is by goodwill. So goodwill is also given there, and we have to distribute this goodwill among the partners in their old profit sharing ratio. So 40,000 we have to distribute among the partners in their old profit sharing ratio, that is 24,000 and 16,000. Then we have to write that particular RDD which we have to charge on the debtors, that is 5% RDD, rupees 500. And we have to write at debit side of the revaluation account rupees 500 for RDD. Means this is the decrease in the value of asset.
सर जर्नल एंट्री नाहीत का करायच्या?
Journal entries we have to prepare in the books of new firm only. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, so the next point that is you can see on your screen how to calculate that particular RDD, 10,000 into 5%, that is rupees 500. Then the building is also there, and building's valuation is given here by rupees 10,000. The building is reduced. So we have to show here that is 40,000 minus 30,000, that is rupees 10,000 is the difference between the amount which is revalued amount. Okay, so 10,000 we have to write at credit side of the revaluation account. Okay, next point, that is you can see we have to take the total at credit side of the revaluation account rupees 10,000, and there is the profit on revaluation account that we have to transfer to the partners capital account, and profit is rupees 9,500, means 10,000 minus 500, that will be the profit rupees 9,500, and that will be distributed among the partners in their old profit sharing ratio, that is 9,500 into 3 divided by 5, 5,700 for Anil, and 9,500 into 2 divided by 5, that is for Sunil, that is rupees 3,800, and the total of the revaluation profit is rupees 9,500, and the total will be the same. Okay. Then this profit on revaluation account that we have to transfer to the partners capital account, you can see at credit side of the partners capital account by revaluation account into bracket profit rupees 5,700 for Anil and 3,800 for Sunil. Okay. Then the next point, that is we have to take the total here of the partners capital account, because there were no another adjustments. So we have to take the total here of Anil and Sunil, that is rupees 76,900 and 54,600. We have to write this total at debit side also. So you can see on your screen, and the difference between both these sides that we have to transfer to the new firm's account, that is to new firm's account or balance carried down, that is rupees 76,900 for of Anil and 54,600 of Sunil. Okay. Then the cash account we have to prepare here, because there is one adjustment that is related to the outstanding rent. Okay, so we have to prepare the cash account also, or open the cash account here in the books of Anil and Sunil. So the balance of cash account of Anil and Sunil is rupees 5,000, and there is one payment that is from cash for outstanding rent rupees 3,000. So we have to show this 3,000, means there is one adjustment related to outstanding rent, which is paid by the old firm only. So we have to show the outstanding rent here at credit side of the cash account. Okay, by outstanding rent rupees 3,000, which is paid by the old firm only. Okay, and there is the difference between debit and credit that will be we have to transfer to the new firm, that is called as by balance carried down rupees 2,000. So these are the accounts we have to open in the books of Messrs. Anil and Sunil. Then we open the books of, or in the books of Ram and Sam, we have to open 4 accounts, that is revaluation account, partners capital account, asset which is not taken over by the new firm, that is plant and machinery account, and cash account, means there is one adjustment. Because of this we have to open the cash account also here in this in the books of Messrs. Ram and Sham. So first we have to transfer the capital balances of the respective accounts, that is by balance brought down rupees 60,000 for Ram and 20,000 for Sham. Then there is the general reserve. So general reserve we have to distribute among the partners in their profit sharing ratio, that is 5:3, and 5,000 and 3,000 will be appear here at credit side of the partners capital account. Then there is the goodwill, which is given in the adjustment. So goodwill we have to distribute among the partners, that is in their old profit sharing ratio, that is 18,750 and 11,250. Okay. Then the next one is the plant and machinery. So balance brought down related to plant and machinery, which plant and machinery is not taken over by the new firm. So we have to show the opening balance of that particular plant and machinery rupees 20,000 first. Then make the journal entry because make the adjustment entry because this plant and machinery is not taken over by the new firm, but this plant and machinery is taken over by partner, that is by RAM. Okay, for rupees 18,000. So 18,000 we have to write at credit side of the plant and machinery account. Then the difference we have to find out here. One more adjustment, that is the second effect on partner's capital account at debit side because the asset is purchased by that particular asset is taken over by the partner. So to plant and machinery account rupees 80,000 in the column of RAM. Then we have to take the total and the difference between both the amounts, that is rupees 2,000, and that will be transferred to the revaluation account at debit side. Means this one is the loss on sale of machinery. So that will be reflected at debit side of the revaluation account. To plant and machinery account rupees 2,000. You can see on your screen at debit side of the revaluation account. Then the next point, that is RDD. We have to charge the RDD on debtors, that is 5% on debtor. So you can see on your screen 30,000 into 5% rupees 1,500. Then the next point, that is stock account. Stocks valuation is also given here in the question. So 53,500 minus 52,000, that is 1,500. We have to write at credit side because this valuation of stock or decrease in the value of asset is there. Sorry, increase in the value of asset is there. So we have to write this increase in the value of asset at credit side of the revaluation account. Then the next point, that is we have to take the total at debit side of the revaluation account because debit side is greater than the credit side. Then we have to write this total at credit side and find out the difference between debit side and credit side, that is rupees 2,000, and this 2,000 we have to transfer to the partner's capital account in their old profit sharing ratio. So you can see for RAM 2,000 into 5 divided by 8 rupees 1,250, and for Sham 2,000 into 3 divided by 8, that is rupees 750. That is the total loss, that is rupees 2,000. Okay, and this will be transferred to the partner's capital account. You can see on your screen there is two revaluation account, rupees 1,250 and 750. Then we have to take here the total of this partner's capital account at credit side because credit side is greater than the debit side. And you can write this total 83,750 and 34,250 at debit side also. And the difference between credit and debit of RAM, that will be transferred to the, or that will be reflected as balance carried down, which we have to transfer to the new partner's capital account. That is rupees 64,500 and 33,500. And there is one more adjustment that is related to cash, that is the outstanding rent. Okay, so because of this we have to open the cash account, and on cash account you can see the balance got down rupees 14,000, that is given in the balance sheet of RAM and Sham. Then we have to make the adjustment related to that particular cash account, that is related to outstanding rent, because outstanding rent is paid by the respective firm, that is the old firm, that is rupees 2,000, and the difference between debit and credit, that will be transferred to the new firm. Okay, so by balance carried down rupees 12,000. Okay, next step in this solution, that is you can see on your screen, we have to prepare the partner's capital account in the books of Messrs. Anil, Sunil, Ram and Sham. This one is the new, and for adjustment of that particular capitals, we have to open this capital accounts or partner's capital account. You can see the capital which is transferred from these accounts that we have to show here. That is by partners capital accounts rupees 76,900, 54,600, 64,500 and 33,500 that we have to taken from this partners capital account from the old partners partnership firms. Okay, and they said that there is the capital of rupees 1,60,000 only, and that will be distributed among the partners in the ratio of 3:2 3:3:2. So we have to make the adjustment of, first we have to make the adjustment related to goodwill, and then we have to adjust the capital also. So goodwill is there, so goodwill is also we have to distribute among the partners, that is 21,000 and 14,000 in their profit sharing ratio, that is 21,000 and 14,000. So just take the total of the goodwill, and we have to distribute this goodwill among the partners because this goodwill is written off by the new firm. Okay. Then we have to make here the adjustment of that particular 1,60,000. So 1,60,000 is the total capital of the partners, of the 4 partners, you can say, and that will be distributed among the partners in their new profit sharing ratio, that is 3:2 So if you calculate Anil's capital, you have to calculate, that is 1,60,000 into 3 divided by 10. Okay. Then you have to calculate for Sunil, Ram and Sham respectively. Okay. Then the next point, that is you have to take the total at debit and credit and find out the difference between debit or credit, whether there is a difference between debit or credit, that you have to find out here. So there is the difference between Anil and Sunil, that is rupees 7,900 and 8,600. So this one is the cash they have to require to bring in that particular new firm. So this one is the cash, and this one is the amount which new firm have to pay to the Ram and Sham. Okay. So difference will be, if there is a difference at a debit side, that will be the cash bring by that particular partners. And if there is any difference at credit side, that cash will be paid by the new firm to the partner. Okay. So this one is the account or partners capital account in the books of new firm that we have prepared. Then the next point that you can see on your screen, the journal entries we have to prepare in the books of new firm, and you can see on your screen the journal entries. So first we have to prepare the journal entry for assets and liabilities taken over of the first firm, that is goodwill account debit rupees 40,000, then building account rupees 40,000, then plant and machinery account 40,000, then stock account rupees 20,000, then debtors account rupees 10,000, then cash account rupees 2,000, to RDD account 500, to creditors account rupees 20,000, to Anil's capital rupees 76,900, and to Sunil's capital rupees 54,600. And narration you can see on your screen, being assets and liabilities taken over at agreed value. Okay, so this one is the journal entry number first in the books of new firm, and these are the assets and liabilities which are taken over from Anil and Sunil. Then the next journal entry, that is you can see on your screen, goodwill account debit rupees 30,000, then stock account debit rupees 53,500, then debtors account debit rupees 30,000, then investment account debit rupees 20,000, then cash account rupees 12,000, then RDD rupees 1,500, to sundry creditors rupees 16,000, and to bills payable rupees 30,000, to Ram's capital rupees 64,500, and to Sham's capital rupees 33,500. The narration will be being assets and liabilities taken over at agreed values. Okay. Then the next point, that is that is you can see on your screen. Anil's capital account debit rupees 7,900. That amount we have to write. We had already write at debit side. So Sunil's capital also we have to debit it at rupees 8,600. Then two cash or bank account rupees 16,500 means this amount is paid by the new partnership firm to the respective partners. You can see the narration here also. So being excess capital refunded to partner in cash. Then cash or bank account debit to Ram's capital account rupees 4,500, to Sham's capital account rupees 12,500, and this amount is being by that particular partners. Okay, so being shortage of capital brought in cash by partners. So this one is the amount which is taken by the partners in that particular partnership firm. Okay, then we have to go for the preparation of the balance sheet. So you can see in the books of Messrs. Anil, Sunil, Ram and Sham, balance sheet as on 1st April 2020. This one is the asset side and liability side. So first point, that is capital accounts. We have to write here the adjusted capitals. So is Anil's capital, that is rupees 48,000, Sunil's capital 32,000, Ram's capital 48,000 and Sham's capital rupees 32,000, and the total of the capital is rupees 1,60,000. That is given in the adjustment. Then sundry creditors is there. Anil and Sunil sundry creditors rupees 20,000 and Ram and Sham sundry creditors rupees 16,000. The total of the sundry creditors rupees 36,000. Then bills payable is also there. So bills payable, Anil and Sunil's bills payable is not there, but Ram and Sham is also there. So we have to take the 30,000 for the total of this bills payable rupees 30,000. Then assets are also there. So you can see the plant and machinery. Anil and Sunil rupees 40,000, but Ram and Sham's plant and machinery is not taken over by the new firm. So we have to write here the nil amount in the column of Ram and Sham. Means the total plant and machinery will be rupees 40,000. Then the buildings is there. Anil and Sunil's building rupees 40,000 and Ram and Sham's building is not there. Means the total of the buildings is rupees 40,000 only. Then sundry debtors are there. Anil and Sunil's sundry debtors rupees 10,000 and Ram and Sham's sundry debtors of rupees 30,000. We have to take the total of the sundry debtors rupees 40,000 and charge the RDD on that particular 40,000. That is RDD at the rate of 5%, that is rupees 2,000. So the remaining amount is rupees 38,000 is the sundry debtors amount. Then investments are there. So investment of Ram and Sham is rupees 20,000 only, which is given in the balance sheet of the respective balance sheet of Ram and Sham. Then the next one is the stock. Stock of Anil and Sunil is rupees 20,000 and Ram and Sham's stock is rupees 52,000. The total of the stock will be rupees 72,000. Out of this 72,000, there is one adjustment, that is appreciation in the stock, that is with rupees 1,500. So we have to add 1,500 in 72,000 and the total of stock, that is rupees 73,500. Then there is one more adjustment that is related to cash. So cash is rupees 14,500. So how that 14,500 is there? So you can see cash from Anil and Sunil rupees 2,000. Then cash from Ram and Sham rupees 12,000. This one is the amount that is we have to, after adjusting the or after paying the outstanding rent, This one is the adjusted cash. Cash brought by Ram, that is rupees 4,500, and cash brought by Sham, rupees 12,500, means total cash is there, that is rupees 31,000. But out of 31,000, we have to pay to Anil and Sunil rupees 7,900 and 8,600 respectively. So 16,500 will be reduced from 31,000, and the 14,500 will be the cash. Okay. Then we have to take the total of the balance sheet, and total of the balance sheet is rupees 2,26,000.